Whew. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. If you're watching on replay, thanks for taking the time to check it out. I appreciate that. We are almost halfway through the 75 Hard Challenge. It is day 31. We started on March 1st, which we thought would be a good idea, and it was easy to keep track of. It's been 1 month. Just calling the shots here on the little check-in, because yesterday I made a promise that I was going to get up early, get my butt out of bed even earlier than I normally do, so that I don't only just get my walk in, but I could stop and go to the gym. Did it happen? Yes. Yes, it did. Got my butt out of bed, made my way to the gym that's about halfway between here and my workplace, and I'll tell you, I think it's 13,000 steps today, plus a gym go. Not a ton of sleep last night, even though I was a lot more responsible than I have been. And excuse me, I'm that good kind of tired. I'm exhausted. I'm feeling good. Just finished making lunches for the kids. I think it's about probably 9 o'clock or something like that. Let's see. Oh, 9:01. Still have to do my reading and get a couple other things done. I don't have a lot of things to say today in terms of my reflections on stuff. It's really nice to have the camaraderie of the group we're doing this with. Everybody kind of keep it going, keeping things energized, reflecting and bonding further. And especially now with COVID and not being able to interact with people, that's really refreshing. And yes, I'm really enjoying that. And yeah, I don't know what happens when I push that button. Show live audience preview. That's what it looks like. Okay, cool. I can add a guest too, apparently. So yeah, that's day 31. That's my broadcast for today, and that's all I got. As always, I love you, and sorry I couldn't do a little more today. My good friend Jacob yesterday reflected about how it must be tough to be vulnerable on video every day. I don't feel like I'm being necessarily vulnerable every day, but I get what he means. I'm putting myself out there, so I really appreciate that. But what's been really great is kind of a practice in vulnerability, especially since I'm reading these two really great self-help books, and planning on reading Katie Byron's The Work next, or maybe doing the audiobook. I don't know. We'll see how I feel about the way I'm reading it. I think I started it once, so I wasn't too into the flow of it, but she's a great speaker, and I think maybe an audiobook might be the right way to go with her. But I feel like I am doing the work, so I'd like to hear what she has to say on it, and really conquering the mindset. I'm at commitment 10. I haven't done a follow-up on a commitment in a while, and I think it's time I go back to do some shows on that. Kind of talk about the different commitments. Today's commitment is the ultimate Mark D work on myself commitment, and it's about seeing the opposite side of your own story, whatever story you're telling yourself in your head and what's going on. You know, essentially the concept is life just happens, and it doesn't have labels. We get labels, and when you suffer is, when you're mentally suffering through things, is when you give something a story and you believe that story, and it's a story that kind of causes suffering. Now, there's obviously situations all over the world, and here included, where suffering is real. It's not about just what's in your head. But I think this is more about like kind of a conquering mindset type thing. So yeah, just good tool. I haven't had a really long time to reflect on it, but between those books and doing this and talking about it and keeping myself accountable, yeah, feeling like some good vulnerability vibes are happening. So checking out my Gemini hat for the Gemini vibe, and that's it. As always, I love you. I hope you're well. I hope you have strength. I can find the truth in your life. living in integrity and able to grow and find stability in a way that's pleasant for you. Stiggs, love you. Have a great night.